Jones, the conspiracy himself. Then the wing would have ended up somewhere in Ohio and not in Pennsylvania. And if there was the heat and then the beams and then there would have been more blood. And then if you look at the footage, you see that there's actually
government. And anytime you go down this rabbit hole, they easily dismiss you, as they should, as lunatics. And anytime you go down this rabbit hole, they easily dismiss you, as they should, as lunatics. As they should, as lunatics. Lunatics, man.
We hear all the time that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now Mountain Dew and PepsiCo are trying to get in on that. They have a new drink, and we have a little prop to show you guys. We are going to test the drink out. This is Kickstarter. I feel like Vanna White right now. So let me get it like this. There we go. So this is Mountain Dew's new drink, Kickstarter. It's a little bit of a mix between kind of like a morning juice, I guess, and an energy drink. It doesn't have quite the energy, quite the caffeine that an energy drink would have, and we'll get into that in a second. But let's try it out, and we'll give our verdict on whether it tastes good. Listen to that sizzle.
Mine's barely open, by the way.
Most importantly, so what flavor? Cheers.
Chug. Mine is energizing
Really
fruit
sweet.
punch.
Mine is orange citrus.
Yeah.
This is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's keep it real, okay?
But let's try it out, and we'll give our verdict on whether it tastes good. Listen to that sizzle.
Mine's barely
First off,
open, by the way.
Most importantly, so what flavor? Cheers.
Chug. Mine is energizing
Really
fruit
sweet.
punch.
Mine is orange citrus.
This is deeply offensive and ridiculous stuff. Don't get into this nonsense.
Cheers.
Chug.
I mean, you're insane. You're a lunatic.
Chug.
What? And then the lizard people take off their masks and they go, whoa.
What do you guys think?
Try yours? Did you try it? I kind of want another sip. Well, we'll get to the ingredients too, but not
he's
shockingly
healthy,
why
he
this
was
is
not
delicious.
interested.
Yeah.
Lunatics.
So they're clearly just trying to market this healthy product, or like, you know, healthy, not as bad as a soda, not as bad as an energy drink. It's the best of both worlds.
How insane is this? Well, it gets a little bit more insane.
So look, this, by the way, if Mountain Dew is watching, this is delicious. As an alternative to other energy drinks during the day, it's fine.
Again, I would ask, have you no bounds of decency? But it is obvious that they do not.
John's off camera taking
Well,
a
it does
sip right
taste
now.
good. if I'm being real, it tastes good, but it's not healthy.
But no, I think you have a good point.
But I'm telling you, for your own good, seek mental health treatment. You're sick. You need help? Go to a psychologist like Gene Rosen and go get some help for yourself and stop bothering other people.
John's off camera taking a sip right now.
Well, it does taste good. If I'm being real, it tastes good, but it's not healthy.
But no, I think you have a good point.
I mean, you're insane. You're a lunatic. Lunatics, man.
Look at, because people are not going to stop, and these images are out there, and it's great that people are digging into it. This is what people need to do. You don't need to listen to Cenk fucking Uygur. You need to look at every single
That guy,
thing.
what a joke. No, the young turds will
Cenk
do
Uygur's an
anything
idiot.
for views. They were on today, they were talking about, I mean, Pepsi, no, what was it? Mountain Dew breakfast soda or something like that. So, Pepsi and Coke now have got these new they want to get in on the juice/coffee tea market in the morning. So they've come out with a low caffeine, low calorie breakfast soda. Yeah.
What? A breakfast soda?
Yeah,
I never ever remember having soda for breakfast.
Well,
As a matter of fact, the only time you ever saw anyone having soda for breakfast, you were looking at him going, "What the hell are you doing?"
You want
And
to
it
take
was a big
You want
fat
to take this fucking?
You never heard
No.
that song. Might as well
Go
go
for
for
soda.
No.
Yeah.
You want to take these fucking? You want to take these fucking sellout
Flaming
fucking
cock
assholes?
knuckles.
No, let's take it one step further. They all fucking opened one on the set and took a drink out of it. Oh, we're all gonna try it here on set. It was so offensive. It was so Mountain. The Young Turds brought to you by Pepsi and brought to you by Coke. I mean, that's what we saw. That I can't stand it. What was the other fucking thing I was freaking out when I saw their? I couldn't even click on it. It was just their I don't know what it was. Bonus features, or they're getting bonus stuff, or I don't even. Anyway, I can't remember. I was so offended. I'm so offended by that guy. I'm so offended.
You got so offended, you threw it out of your mind.
I
just
swear
can't
to
even
God,
handle that.
these morning sodas, and they're bringing them out, and they're all trying them.
Dude,
They're all trying them.
they
There's
got
one guy.
chocolatey Cheerios. They got Reese's.
Yeah, but they're not trying them on.
Breakfast cereal.
Yeah, but they're not trying them. Peter Mansbridge is not eating them. Do you know what I'm saying? You know? Okay, when he's doing but when he's doing the news, he doesn't have a can of Pepsi there, right? I mean, but these guys are like, we're bringing you the alternative media, brought to you by Coke, right? I mean, it's just really anyone that they got 1 billion views, so people love. It's just a regurgitation. It's the quasi alternative view of fucking, and really all it is just weird news. That's all it is, right? And
you know,
I mean, but him shitting all over anyone who wants their have a right to own a gun, anyone that questions anything, he shit. The Young Turds.
The guy there,
Young Turd still.
Cenk
That guy.
Uygur. You know that guy? He's an idiot.
Yeah, I've seen some of the stuff that he
whole
said.
thing.
I'm luckily liberated from most TV and internet and the rest of it. So what you're getting from me is all from the unknown unknowns that these guys present me with every week.
Well, that's what
and Chuck Uygur, or whatever toiletry he is. Right?
Chuck Uygur. Chuck Yogurt.
Chuck Yogurt.
Chuck your yogurt.
I'm Chuck Yogurt.
No.
You watch the Young Turks enough, you're going to upchuck your yogurt. I'll tell you
The
that.
Young Turds will make you upchuck your yogurt, so you might as well flush now and
They're going to come out with Young Turd flavored yogurt.
eat proper food and get rid of the Young Turds.
That guy mocked anybody that questions anything.
Yes,
I know.
Yes.
That was his
That's
thing.
his claim to fame.
If you questioned anything, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Really? You're
Yeah.
a conspiracy retard. You are you should be on pills.
Yeah.
You should be on the pills. We're probably going to sponsor next week after our new
Yeah,
morning soda.
and you know what though? Yes, the government has done bad things, but that was a long time ago. You know, yes, the Kennedy assassination. Okay, they did something bad then. They don't do it anymore. They're nice people. I know. I go to dinner with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, when he was defending the Sandy Hook people and we really defending Anderson Cooper, right? And he was going and he was saying Gene Rose and poor Gene Rose, and he was going on.
I know,
and they
I
even
know.
called them pedophile people. And this is like, just where are they getting this from? You mean from the creepy guy who lives next to the elementary school with a house full
Yeah, I
of
know.
teddy bears?
Yeah, with no children.
Yeah, with no children.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. And when we find out they're all part of these satanic
Child molestation,
fucking
blood
rape.
baby sacrifice shit.
Fuck
Give me a
you.
fucking break, Chuck
Oh,
Uygur.
he's
Fuck, I
in
don't
on
give a
it, man.
shit.
He's there too.
He's
drinking
hoping
the
to be in
blood,
on it.
yeah,
He's got, what the hell are you trying to hide?
yeah,
They
exactly.
threw him a little
Sicko.
bone there. They say, hey,
Threw
you
him
know
a little
what?
bone.
They
They
threw him a
big
bone, but
You
it's
can
attached
be
to a big
fucking-
chain.
Yeah, it takes to a
Right?
big,
And he's
big
taking
chain.
that bone and he's like gnawing on it. He's like, all right, it's good. Getting fat.
Getting
Getting
fat.
fatter every day.
Getting
Hanging
views.
out with the
Love it.
fucking senators and congressmen.
Yeah, it's offensive, and for him to try and present himself as alternative media, and anyone who's got an alternative thought, he shits on.
Well, no,
Like,
he is an
you're-
alternative to me.
Like, what is that? It's total fucking contradiction. What is that? Why are you promoting
That
sodas
is-
on alternative
I know what it
media?
is. It's-
What are you doing?
it's-
What are you?
Programming.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We are going to program you.
We're all gonna try it together.
He's
Get
hoping
your
to do
sodas out, everyone. Is it morning yet? Get your sodas out.
Now you're telling me that they actually drank the soda?
Yes, except for one guy on the set who
they shot with a machine gun.
No, he was working the terminal or whatever.
Oh,
they
my.
showed the rest of them on the set opening up. You know? And there's one guy...
Tried to drink the sodas. I'm drinking,
Oh,
I'm
my
running,
God.
No, there's one guy who's working the
Jim
computer,
Jones
and you
is
even see him shaking his head. I'm sure he's thinking the exact same fucking thing.
What
That guy, I
a
don't know who
fucking
he is.
stupid
He's like,
job.
what a bunch of fucking assholes. I'm sure he was thinking that, right? And they made a comment. They said, oh, he's a healthy guy. You know, he doesn't drink those things. He's a healthy guy. You know, he doesn't know anything. Drink your soda for breakfast. Give it to your kids. Give it to your kids' kids. Give it to your neighbor's kids. Give it to the school. Let's bring it into school. Forget who needs milk.
Did the idiot drink it?
The idiot.
Yes.
Oh, Cenk
The
wasn't
big
on.
fat Turd?
No, it was the young guy and the girl, and they were all talking about morning sodas. And then as they drank it, they said, "Now look at these ingredients. Look at the list of that." Man,
you know why though?
Wait.
If it was morning milkshakes,
that's a
he would have
long
been
list.
there.
I don't think we're gonna get a fucking. I don't think we're gonna get money from these guys to promote them. Ha ha ha. Meanwhile, they're all drinking it. You know, it's like, yeah, you are getting money from it because there's no fucking way the whole counter ended up covered in them. With everybody gets a different flavor to try.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh well, you know, it's
Look, if you're drinking soda
Oh,
for
my
breakfast,
soda for breakfast, chocolate Cheerios.
have you
Count
never
Chocula.
heard of whiskey?
The only time
You
I
might
drink
as well
soda
drink
for
whiskey,
breakfast-
fuck. You know,
The
you
only
might as
time I
well
drink soda
fucking
for
get
breakfast-
something out of it.
All the time, I'll drink soda for breakfast.
Soda.
If I'm hungover and that's the only goddamn thing in the house, because you got to have something bubbly in your system so when you throw up, it's at least half normal. Right? There's no way. Right?
Soda
For breakfast. I'll go without
That's
breakfast.
what we've gotten to. Okay, I thought I saw the worst thing ever. I think it was about a year ago, and it was the burger thing, right? Burger King, and they had the breakfast bowl. And they had these big fat guys, and they were walking down the street in their fucking robes and their fucking tank tops, right out of bed, right? You know, had messy hair, and they were singing the Burger King song, and they were marching to Burger King, and they were getting their breakfast bowl, which looked like fucking colored dog food.
Yeah.
It was like, what the hell are these things? There was some yellow things and some brown things and some sausage things, and you stick a fucking spoon in it, right? And they put some milk, or I don't know what they put in it, right? Probably chocolate milk, right?
No, they put breakfast soda in there.
No, with breakfast soda, right? And they're all...
Come into McDonald's, get your breakfast soda.
Fructose factory. They haven't got people trained well enough yet to
They
just
could
bounce
put it in
against
a
the wall.
commercial.
But
They put it in
they
a
can get you
commercial,
to buy it
and
at
the people,
McDonald's.
they're marching.
Rebel.
They're in a band. All of a sudden, it's all these fat guys and women, and the women are hot for some
Breakfast
reason,
bowl.
and they're marching.
Yeah.
They're marching to
Breakfast
Burger
bowl.
King, and the guy pulls out a flute. I'm gonna play the flute, and he plays the flute. Right? And he's going to play the flute. And they all say it, right?
It's the hippie
in
guy,
unison,
right?
Yeah!
The Pied
And it's
Piper
like,
hippie guy is going to take you
They
to
are
the bowl of
programming you,
breakfast cereal.
and they were throwing it in your fucking face.
But everyone was coming together to go do it.
And look what they're going to feed
they're
you. They're
gonna
going to feed
do.
you dog food. They're going to fucking put it in, they're going to pull it out of a can and fucking plop it on your plate.
I can
That's
tell
what
you
it's gonna
this
be,
much:
man.
if your dog ate it, I guarantee you.
Yeah,
he'd
you
have
wouldn't eat
diarrhea
it. I
later
wouldn't let
that
my
day.
dog eat it.
He'd have diarrhea later that day. I'm telling you, Boo Boo, I'd have him in the fucking tub right now. I can see it now. Melissa, when I met her, God love her, she's like, "It's his birthday. I go buy him a McDonald's cheeseburger." I said, "Okay, whatever." Fuck, for 2 days I'm washing him every time he has a shit. I'm like, "You're never buying him that again." Oh my God, it was unbelievable.
What about the squirrels?
Poor squirrels?
How are they doing?
Dude, I try and the poor squirrels. Oh man, the spotted
Greg's
squirrels.
McDonald's squirrels.
The mixed squirrels aren't doing well. Yeah, but
But
no,
they
no, don't laugh. There
they
was
had a
no,
guy.
there was a
Get
squirrel,
this though.
No, there was a squirrel dying outside of our work, literally. No, we were able to go up and stand around it, and it couldn't
Oh, the
move.
poor thing.
And
Why?
it was, I don't know. I wasn't touching it.
It
It's
was
a
always
rat.
hanging out
It's
at
been
the-
eating McDonald's. It's a rat that's been eating McDonald's. I'm not touching
Well,
it.
my son is enemies with the squirrel. I don't know what it is with the squirrel and Merrick, but Merrick hates the squirrel, and the squirrel hates Merrick. And it always has. And one time, Merrick was about 2.5, and he was walking up the stairs, and the squirrel was sitting there on the step, and it hissed at Merrick, right? So of course, Merrick, the little 2-year-old, was like, "Look, squirrel." And it went, "Ah!" And I was right there. Well, I went for a kick, and that squirrel jumped. He missed. He was lucky enough to miss my foot by about 1/2 inch. And he jumped a good 7 feet straight the fuck away. And then I jumped at him, and he jumped again, another 8 feet this time.
Man, you
But
fucking defeated a squirrel.
No, he
you are a man.
The squirrels,
you weren't like the guy from the commercial, though, eh?
the squirrels have not come back around the front of the
They
house.
were not the squirrels from the commercial
Yes.
mocking Paul.
They weren't mocking you.
No,
they tried.
They tried.
They tried.
They tried.
Paul
He
stood
can't
them
be
up.
mocked. He can't be mocked.
I walk my children back and forth to school every morning, holding their hands, having a chat.
And fight
Right?
the squirrels
And
the whole
sure
way.
enough, what's there on the road? But a dead squirrel with his guts hanging out. And I said, "You see that, guys? Now,
That's what happens.
now.
That's what happens.
If
That's
you-
what he does.
If you run out in the road, you're going to end up like that squirrel because you're an idiot and your guts are hanging out. You see how he's twisting his guts hanging out?
Paul,
I don't want that, Dad. That's
Paul
right.
waited for like 10 hours out in his car for the
Yeah.
squirrel to go by.
Okay, get that. Paul, you coming in?
I showed
Yes.
that squirrel.
Yes.
You ever seen the Far Side comic? And it's like the old geezer, and he's got a wooden leg, and he's got a little noose, and he's holding it down. He's got a hole in his wooden leg, right? And his wife is like, "Oh, Harold, you'll never catch that darn squirrel." And he's holding the noose over
Oh
the...
no! It's living in his leg.
Those children know
Okay.
they don't want to be like a squirrel.
Did you guys hear about the guy who had a burger, right?
Burger?
He was like a nutritionist guy or whatever. I don't know. That's what he was, right?
Okay.
And he brought a burger as a prop to a class, right? And he was showing a burger, and he went to McDonald's. He bought the burger, right? He brought it to class to give it as example as something awful, right? Like, don't eat this. Then he put it in the coat. Wrapped it up and put it back in his coat, right?
Yeah.
And he went back home. And then he put his coat in his thing, and then he got a new coat or whatever, and he never wore the coat again. So he forgot about it. 14 years later, I think it was 14, 17, I don't know. It was a long fucking time, right? He finds that coat, and then he puts it on. He's like, there's something in the pocket. And he pulls it out. It's a fucking hamburger. It's the McDonald's burger.
Oh, right. He's so
Now
lucky.
get this.
Anything over fucking.
Get
That
this.
shit lasts forever.
Get this.
You know,
It looked exactly the same. The
French
meat,
fries don't dissolve.
nothing. He was taking it around. Now he's taking around. People have offered him tens of thousands of dollars over eBay and stuff to
Everyone
buy it,
knows is a
right?
McDonald's
But
employee.
like
That
he's
is
been
fucking
taking it
human.
around and showing it to classes and stuff like that to show how not even the meat has decomposed or the bun or anything on it, right? And how fucking crazy is that? This is what they're fucking stuffing your kids with?
Stuffing out. They can't wait. McDonald's brought you the fucking Olympics, dude. They can't wait to bring it to everybody. They're gonna have it in school soon. It's gonna be fucking mixed schools, and you're gonna be fucking plebbed around. You're gonna have your little mini straw that you'll just plug into your neck, and that'll be your glucose fructose feed when they fucking teach you whatever basic hand pollination of trees, like whatever they're teaching you. You're fucking.
You're gonna learn to pollinate, and you're gonna learn to pick.
Now
your
that we
rudimentary retarded.
we should
whatever,
mention what
Okay.
we said before about the honeybees.
that are dying.
There was the news.
Don't
that,
worry, everyone. You'll be fine. We can handle.
Yeah, the news is that the honeybee population in North America, especially the United States, is hugely threatened, and it's declining rapidly. It's like it's a fraction of what it once was.
I wonder why. What do you think?
$40 billion industry depends on it. All fruits and things that require pollination. You don't have the fucking bees, you're not going to be able to get the fucking, peaches
Stephen
or
Harper's
apples
already
or
put
whatever.
the employment insurance law in place. You're going to get fired from your real job. They're going to have some fucking immigrant come in and do it for less money. They're going to make you go out and hand pollinate the fucking trees, you fucking idiot. And you're going to like it because they're going to give you a fucking morning soda and a fucking breakfast fucking burger burrito from fucking McDonald's. They're going to give you some fucking shit for lunch and then send
Well, you
on
get the
your way.
Budweiser light that wakes you up, the hockey light. Woo, woo!
Thank God
Get out
for
of
the
bed.
Budweiser people. Fuck. Where would we be without the Bud Light people? Oh, dude, we're doomed.
You
right?
wouldn't have a good time.
Everyone should fucking be fucking growing their own food immediately.
Don't
And-
be like a squirrel.
Holy crap, yes.
Oh no!
Don't
It's like,
eat
it's
McDonald's.
at that point.
Now, didn't we start a year ago with boycotting McDonald's?
Hey, amen.
I boycotted
Amen to
McDonald's
that.
for 3 years.
Oh,
I haven't been.
No, but we called the boycott, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on par. Listen,
Keep it going.
I
And
don't-
boycott all the other ones now, too, except
I'm
one.
done with
I'll
it.
have one
I'll
cheese.
never, ever. I don't
So you
care.
don't
I
feel
don't
like you
touch-
can't have it.
I'll walk 10 miles if I have to get to another fucking restaurant.
I don't
will
touch-
not eat that.
I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
Yeah, it's just-
Stay away from the McDonald's
No, I wouldn't walk 500
because they
miles.
moved it next door.
Yeah, no, but really, Jesus Christ. It's too bad because a lot of people like rum and coke and stuff. Can't they just go back to making
Rum and
like,
Cokes at McDonald's?
No, but-
that's
You know,
about
I got a great
Can't they
idea.
go
I got a
back
great
to
idea.
making
I got a
Coca-Cola
wonderful
with
idea.
real
I got a
sugar?
wonderful idea. We've got thousands of other fucking beverage mixers.
No.
Go crazy. Find
Can we go
something
back
else.
to- can we
Mountain
go-
Dew!
Get
No,
something
go
natural
back-
that's
go back
grown
to, yeah,
locally.
Raw sugar cane. Can we go
Mix
back
it
to
with
that?
your
Can
mix
we
it
go
with
back
your
to raw sugar cane? Do we, have
we
to
should
use
go
corn
back.
syrup? Do
We
have
should
to use
go back.
cancer-causing corn syrup? Do we have to?
Use maple syrup. Use
Oh,
real
something.
sugar.
Use something, right? They have something more healthy than this fucking corn syrup. They know it. I mean, they
Corn
wanna
syrup
give-
is cheap.
They want to give you
And they have the
corn
other
syrup for
parts of the-
breakfast. You can have your breakfast soda. It's over. Listen,
Breakfast
kids are going to be.
I can't believe that.
If
That's
they
so
thought
crazy.
they just put out a commercial. We're fighting obesity, right?
Have
So
a Coke.
Coke has made
We have breakfast
smaller
Coke.
cans. So now we have smaller cans on sale for cheaper than the bigger cans. But we have breakfast sodas too. Which did you see the size? They're like your Monster cans, you fructose motherfucker. They're massive. They're massive. They're massive. They're 16
man
ounces.
size.
They're 16 ounces. Of,
They're huge,
Okay,
big
they
cans
gotta
of
match up.
glucose, fructose, caffeine madness.
You gotta match supply and demand. You gotta match up with the.
and do you know what
the
these
physique.
assholes did to make it okay? They added a little vitamin B and a little vitamin C.
And what do they call it?
They called it good for you.
Oh.
They called it good for you.
Oh,
is
cynical
what they
Greg.
called it.
Yes.
Fuck.
FDA approved.
Yeah, drink your fucking Coke, you idiot. See, they're this close to getting us into the factories. They can't wait. Pollination time. Doo-doo-doo. Everyone's going to go out. Yeah, exactly. Fucking, they're going to have a guy in a tractor who's got one of those new licenses that people are going to need to drive a tractor that goes 4 kilometers an hour. And they got that guy, and he's going to go around putting in hoses into people so they get their feet.
You know what?
And they'll be
though?
able to pollinate all day then, because they'll have to. And they eventually.
But maybe then they'll finally figure out how to make beer even colder than ice.
No, it's impossible.
No,
They
they're
might
gonna
figure
start,
it out.
Listen,
You mean I could
If we
drink
give the
frozen
New
beer?
World Order enough time,
I'm hoping for the day I could drink frozen beer.
they might fucking save Coors from being awful.
You know,
beer.
Jeff,
no.
there's only one kind of beer I can't drink. Frozen.
That's what they sell you.
Listen, let me tell you, they're going to
Ice
start
crystals.
brewing it.
And if they can make
No.
beer that's drinkable, colder than frozen.
We at Coors have discovered the science of masking crappy beer.
We've
made our beer colder than ice. It's ice infused.
we-
So
The
you can't-
antifreeze!
So it freezes your
I mean,
taste buds, and you
antifreeze.
cannot taste how awful it is, but you really appreciate the coldness. That's the way the commercial should be.
I know.
Honest
No,
commercial.
dude, they're going to open a huge factory down in Antarctica. And then they're going to put another one on the South Pole of the moon. And then they're going to put another one, and they're going to be like, we got one out in the space ship.
Now we've got one on Pluto.
Exactly. The
This
pole
is
is
no longer a planet. We bought it to keep your beer cold.
We've got the fucking. It's going to be.
So then they would make it a planet again because they'd be able to say, Coors owns Pluto.
Yeah. Instead of the Kuiper belt, it's going to be the Kuiper belt.
No,
right?
it'd be
It's gonna
Pluto.
the
Hold the Coors Light, a nice
Exactly.
real
We
planet.
got every one of those things flying around. We got fucking a Coors thing making fucking beer. You know, fucking, we've even injected it with glucose fructose now.
Oh,
No,
yes.
it's coming.
Glucose fructose beer.
They
Coming
have
from
it.
Fluoride.
They have it.
It's coming from
Now you don't
breakfast.
have to brush your teeth. They put fluoride in your beer.
They have it.
You
Bud
don't need
Line.
BT.
No, they have it. Bud Line. They have all those fucking things. They mix the fucking.
Dude,
they
you get
have
your
it
bacon.
already.
You get your bacon flavored condom. You get some
Bacon-flavored
fucking
condom.
suntan
Oh
on.
yeah,
right?
you're
and you
smelling
fucking,
like bacon.
you get your
early
fucking breakfast bowl.
Early morning
Your-
breakfast bowl with your breakfast soda.
Your breakfast.
Fucking, you're so good, man. You go down to the beach and you're stinging
just
like bacon.
wail it
You're
out,
feeling
fuck.
like bacon. You got bacon condoms on. You're not even hard. You're just throwing them everywhere.
Just in case.
You're just fucking stinking of bacon, and you got your breakfast sodas. You got a cooler full of them, right? You get fucking breakfast all day here, fuck, you know. I'm trying to cut down my calories. I only drink breakfast soda now, but I drink about 8 times as much because fucking what the fuck is going on, right?
Oh, man.
Whatever happened to fucking eat properly?
What?
Yeah, I know. I know. Can we put it in a can and fucking
Charge him double.
If it can't go in a bar, can we stick it in a can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
If we could stick it in a can, we can sell it.
Well,
Because then we put the shiny label on it. Hey, it's good.
it's awesome.
It's all good.
I can't wait. Listen.
What are you waiting for now? You have
2
breakfast.
years. No, we have certain things growing at home. I live in a condo. I'm growing as much as I can on my balcony. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but you're not growing breakfast soda.
No, not yet.
Well,
growing
I
forward.
planted a couple cans.
Nobody wants to
I
hear
planted
that.
a couple cans. It won't be long before the tree is up, and it'll be full-time breakfast soda cans flying in my life. It's gonna be awesome.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
you got the Monsanto seeds then.
Yeah, dude. You know I'm all
Grow your own cans at home.
No, I'm all about
Contact
Monsanto.
Monsanto because Monsanto will Lunatics. provide it.
I
know they'll
don't
figure
even
out a
know.
way.
Listen, we have to be worried now because we buy seeds and they say organic seeds, but then
They're
you're like,
worried.
but does Monsanto own you? Do we really know what we're getting is what we're getting, or
Maybe they're ingesting something that's going to change your DNA and make us even more controllable.
no? It's going to make us dead.
Of course.
Yeah, we're easy
No.
to control when we're dead.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, they don't want everyone to die.
They
want-
no, they need
still-
someone to pollinate the trees.
No, they
I
still
know.
got lots
They're
more
killing the
experiments
people.
on the books. They can't kill everybody too quickly.
No,
they
that's
just
why
wanna
it's a
kill
slow
half of them.
kill. It's a
Yeah,
slow
it's a
kill.
half of them, and they can reverse it at any time. Say, okay, we killed enough.
It
Fucking-
profits so many different industries.
Oh, it
First,
does.
The pharmaceutical industry. It's a
Pharmaceuticals?
huge thing for them. They come up with all the pills to deal with the symptoms of the fucking
You know, there's
plague
a
that they
SARS
created.
type thing come out.
Yes, I saw that in Saudi Arabia. Was it?
Yes, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And it's moved out of Saudi Arabia into a couple other places.
Yeah.
And it's like SARS.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden they're not too sure what they're going to do. And a couple of people have died, or maybe have died, or it could possibly be 13 million. We
That's
don't know
always the scariest thing is if one of these diseases mutates, then it becomes fatal, right?
yet. And if the guy says if you're in a room for more than 2 days with the person at close contact, that's when it spreads. It's not as
Well,
fast.
that
as
wouldn't that
SARS.
be a drain for them?
Yes.
I mean, isn't that what they want? Isn't that, to me, that makes sense what they would do?
Kill all the Arabs. And
If
just
they
give them
wanted
sealed oil.
to, if they wanted to eliminate 90% of the population, which they've said many times before, right, and put up in fucking nice guidestones and shit like that, right? That let's cut the population down.
Oh, dude.
Bill Gates, that motherfucker, right? That fucking
Don't be like that.
asswipe.
Don't be like that.
You hate him, man. Don't
be
hate
like
the player.
that.
Hate the
He
game.
loves Monsanto and Coke, and you know he likes good things.
He likes Beyonce.
Hey, listen, they had an emergency meeting this weekend.
Get
this.
Who? Bill Gates?
Right?
Who was he with?
And who was there, man? Oh my God! Now I'm going by
Eric
memory. I don't have any notes here, but we know Bill Gates
There's a
was
few
there.
of them.
Oprah Winfrey.
Oh,
was there.
Big Free.
Michael Bloomberg, the mayor of New York, was there. Warren Buffett.
Oh, can't leave him out. He hates me.
The buffet himself was
I
there.
believe Ted Turner was there as well.
Oh.
Now, a whole bunch of them are there. They said 20 super fucking jets all of a sudden on this island, right? So you imagine 20 of the top fucking people. All of a sudden, meeting, boom, like that. And the spin, of course, in the media, oh, it's the Bill Gates Foundation. You know, they're getting together. They care about the children.
Foundation, of course, smokes it on your ass.
I want to give out more vaccinations to the Africans, you know, so I can help fucking
cut their population
You
down to
will help us
1/10
kill
of what
them
it is
all.
now.
Yeah, and Bloomberg
Right.
Press was proud to announce their population decrease in the third world. They said they're down from 7.5 children to 4.4 each. Right? Huh? Aren't they proud about that?
4.4 each.
Yeah,
Now,
they're
people
proud.
need to have less children for sure, in general, because there's just too many people.
No, I
and
beg to
people
differ.
need to
I
be
beg to
liberated
differ.
from
When
the
Alcan,
bondage
no,
of...
when Alcan aluminum requires as much power as an 850,000 person city to run one fucking plant.
I agree.
Maybe we can cut some of the shit out of our daily life.
I'm
that
not
can
talking
fucking-
about us. I'm talking about people
That's
who
all.
have fucking 8 and 10 kids.
Well, yeah, but very
Because they don't have proper
people
understanding.
No, that's
can't do
where
that.
you're wrong
Nobody
again.
can afford that.
Through
except the
rooftop
billionaires.
farming, through fucking multi-tiered farming. And
Yes,
stuff,
exactly.
we're
At
able-
one point there will be an equilibrium if we work towards that. Absolutely. I
Even
agree.
with the people, we don't have to
Look,
fucking
look,
eugenicize a fucking.
I'm not saying you genocide. I'm saying you control the.
Our
bring it down.
population's actually shrinking. So in the Western world, all over, it's shrinking. And the only
Which is
reason
what they want.
Yes, and the only reason that there is a steady, you don't notice it in terms of the overall population is because of the immense immigration that's constantly happening with Canada, United States, right, and Europe, right? So all our populations are declining. We used to, like in Quebec, at the turn of the century of the 19th,
14
what is it?
per family.
14 per
children
family. 14
The
per
highest in the world it used to be. Now it's the lowest
Exactly.
in the free fucking
Exactly.
world.
Now, there's a lot of reasons for it, but of course, a lot of it has to do with the New World Order and the way that they've created a world where, you can't afford to have that, right? Because the middle class can't afford to have more than 2 kids right now, with 2 parents working and fucking busting their asses.
No shit.
40.
Parents have to pay for the fucking daycare and the fucking this and the that,
Yeah.
the 4 hours of traffic and fucking this and that and glucose.
So they
fructose
made it
for
like
lunch
that,
and
but
supper
they've
and-
also, they've also discouraged people from being healthy so that they don't want to procreate. So that most people don't want to get it on with their wife more than once a year or something with a bag on their face or fucking watching the
See
TV
some of the
while they're
wives,
doing
I
it,
wouldn't
right?
get on with them either.
Listen, yeah, no, it comes to a point when, listen, if you're...
Beyonce's on, she ain't getting it.
No, listen,
If you want sex this year, it's during the Super Bowl halftime because Beyonce's giving me a show. So get over here, fatty, and let's get fattened.
Yeah, you got to
No,
take your
it's
your
time
Viagra.
in the big cyclical calendar
well,
of the
when
year
when
of
they
the
say
breeding.
things like, fucking, how many % of people need Viagra after a certain age? Like,
If the baby is born before Christmas, we get an extra Christmas out of
Yeah,
that baby.
40% of men over the age of 40 need, like, Viagra or something. That's
Yeah,
because they're so out
that's
of shape. Things
That's
aren't
how they've
working.
made
Yeah,
them.
needing Viagra
It's because
versus
they're eating the
abusing
horrible
drug are two
food.
different
They're
things.
breathing in the terrible chemicals. They're fucking taking all the prescriptions.
I read a
They're
story
fucking
about some guy in Africa.
getting all the vaccinations.
Guys, I read a story about some guy in Africa who just married his, like, 18th wife, has, like, 74 children, and he's 102 years old. Okay? And he's still banging. Okay? That guy's eating fucking good foods, right?
Awesome,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Okay, no, I'm not saying everyone should run out and have 1872 or whatever. But I'm just saying, if you eat properly, I don't see a reason why your body should break down. Right?
That's right.
Old age
You eat
eventually will
properly
kill
and
you.
and
Yes,
you exercise
right?
and all that, and
But
you do all the things.
I mean, we're all going to die of something, yes.
Mhm.
But your penis shouldn't stop working at 35 years old or
Yeah,
40
it's-
years old. I
It's
mean,
absurd.
there's something wrong. There's something wrong, and people don't even question that. They're like, I
No,
don't even
I'll
want,
take a
I don't
pill
even want
for
to
it.
talk about it.
I'll take a
But
pill
if
for it.
all the guys got together and said, me too, and then they'd be like, well, if they knew about food and they knew about the chemicals and they knew about the way their body worked, they would be like, oh, this is by design so that we don't have children.
Exactly.
How dark is that?
That's exactly what it is.
It's by design so you don't have children.
Look,
so eat your glucose,
when we have-
fructose, stop having your babies, watch your TV,
We have
watch your
these
porn,
type-
right? Porn. Your wife's
When
not
we have
attractive
these
when
type of,
you got
of
her.
Your wife's not attractive. You need porn, but you don't do it together, so you never procreate.
that's right.
It's by design.
And they've got you hooked on television. They got you hooked on all the chemicals, so you
Well,
can't.
sure, they
function
got a
properly.
dichotomy set up.
But
Sex
this
is
is all.
bad because
This
you're sinful, and therefore, if we go over here with your glucose, fructose, and every other thing Beyonce be doing the Camel Toe Ho show, You get the whole fucking thing going on, right? And all of a sudden, I'll be bad. So I'll transgress and go over there and be bad, do this here stuff, as opposed to naturally doing good things like having sex and a good time and whatever. It's
because
all
you're being programmed.
You're
being programmed. I mean,
that's where the religion.
The reality is,
right?
is that very capable, functioning organisms shouldn't be sitting around watching a box together. I mean, ever, really. I mean, come on, right?
It's breaking down at that point.
That's what it is.
Things are breaking down at that
what's
point.
going on?
It's supposed to be.
You're not supposed to figure out how to live from that.
No,
You're
not
not
how
supposed
to live.
to.
Not how to live.
Sorry.
No. It's supposed to be entertainment at the end of the day. Because no, but seriously. Because people during the day used to go and do stuff.
Was it supposed to be entertainment?
Listen to me.
Paul,
Listen to me.
Or was it supposed to be programming right from the beginning?
Never.
I don't believe it was ever supposed to be. I don't believe it from the day it was.
Well, initially it was just supposed to.
It doesn't mean that good stuff doesn't come through on it. It's just that
I don't believe its conception was designed for good.
It was designed.
It was designed for
1984.
Maybe it was.
It was.
But the idea of having entertainment, you see, at the end of the day, at home, as opposed to having
you have entertainment, you have people,
right? And having the other thing, and you get
you have instruments, you have art.
Not all of that is bad. Not all of that is
dancing.
Bad.
You have all the
Jeff. Not all of it is bad. It has been hijacked and used for bad. Yes, and there where I agree with you.
Yeah.
The percentage, we can go through it and figure it out. I don't know. I'm not doing the work.
90%.
95%.
I'd say about 98%. But anyway, I'll agree with you.
I'd agree with that. But.
All right, I'll read
but
it.
It could
95.
be so much better. I haven't seen Bob Ross on TV in I don't know how long.
It's not right for human beings to get together every night and fucking sit in front of a box.
No, it's by design.
It's
We're
stupid.
programmed. Our lives are programmed.
We could do so many better things than sit around and watch other people do things. Yeah. Fuck that. Do things. Get out. Fucking be
but it's supposed to be
you
like a show.
Don't have
but
diabetes.
The thing is, there's
That's
too
your
many
problem.
shows.
No, Jeff doesn't have diabetes. That's his problem.
You don't have diabetes. What's the matter with you?
There's art.
What's the matter with you?
There's art everywhere.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
Look,
if you got D, if you don't have D, what the fuck is the matter with you? You didn't even have type 2 D. Man, you gotta get working on that glucose fructose, motherfucker.
That's I need my breakfast soda.
You need a breakfast soda twice a day in the morning.
Yes.
For breakfast.
It's over, guys. We are.
Do you need D?
I need a fucking vacation from all this shit because it's not getting better. It's our only hope.
Everyone needs
I'm reading Google's blocking Monsanto protest videos from going up and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of does it ever stop? It never stops. It's just like they won't stop until. But you see, our only hope is to feed ourselves. And then when they say you have to go to work, we're like, nah, I'm fucking full anyway. I don't need your fucking stupid job, right?
Yeah.
And then when we all get together, it's like we'll just hijack our own fucking society back. Because there's 99.9% of everybody that actually could do and would do the right thing. And it's that 1% just happened, or the 0.01% that just owns everything.
Yeah. That's exactly what's happening.
They own everything. We have threatened everyone. Everyone is being threatened with their livelihoods and their way of everything, and they get them so used to sucking on the fucking tit of life. Fucking, they're so fucking fat. Look at our parliament. Look how fat they are.
We don't teach people critical thinking.
What are you talking about? You have CT.
We've got Cenk Uygur, who is popular with the youth, right, and the young American sort of upcoming crowd.
Really?
That is programming people never to look beyond what is told on the television. Everyone is being programmed by this medium.
Oh, he is.
But
he's just like fucking Anderson Cooper, keeping him honest. He is. He's the exact. He's
even worse.
He's like, yeah, because he's like Salacious Crumb. He's an underling trying to be the fat Java.
I mean, what he said to me was far more incendiary. You know, like the vial that he he spewed at the conspiracy with
he just
Sandy
confirmed.
Hook, right? Was so it was you're fucking like basically you're fucking lunatics, right? You're crazy. You're fucked. You know, like don't look at anything. Oh shit! Somebody's got a video. No, don't look at that.
He's Gestapo,
You're
man.
fucking
He's
crazy.
SS.
That is
He's SS. That guy.
That will
He's
sink
one
that
of the
motherfucker.
SS7, man.
He is one of the SS, and he's fucking designed there, and he's like, we will keep an eye on you.
I will have you chicken death, chop, chop, chop.
That guy is SS. Alex Jones is fucking SS. Thank God he brings the media, but you know what he does? He repeats all the other stories, and he knows other people are. He just wants to be the first one, so people do listen to him, and that's why they allow him to break all the news.
I have a problem with people that make a lot of money off it. I have a problem with that.
Yeah, no, I you know how many people have said to me in my work, Greg, why don't you guys advertise? You can make money off it.
No.
And it's like,
We can't get past the federal laws of the CRTC.
no, you can't. You can say you can advertise because we have over a certain amount of
You can
subscribers.
monetize videos,
and
people
they'll
do
pay
that.
us.
How much are they going to pay us?
You get monetized
I don't know, but
on
I'm
2
not-
million signing bonus.
I'm not doing it.
You can get monetized on YouTube. You
Yeah.
can put your videos up, but
Yeah.
that's not what
Well,
we're about.
no, we're free.
We're about fucking doing this just to
I have a
an
job,
effect.
and fuck them.
Yeah.
And fuck them because I want to be able to curse and swear, and all the people that say we swear too much, we do.
Yeah.
Okay?
No.
I'm really sorry that I do.
Fuck that,
But you know
man!
something? No.
You swear too much, and you're too fat, and you're too ugly, and you fucking bomb other countries and their children, and you're all in agreement with bullshit, and go fuck yourself. So my fucking words are scary and against the CRTC. Whatever, blow me out the ass, fuck. You know, lots of people say lots of fucking shit. But what do you do? Because you are what you do.
I was going to say that I don't swear that much around children. But I'm hoping that these conversations really are pretty heavy, and I'm assuming that adults are listening to it, and I'm assuming most adults that speak English have heard the word fuck, shit, piss, etc.
And they use it. It's just like, oh, it's a bad word.
What was the 5 words that...
These 7 words you can't say. Right?
No, from Hyperion, the Martin Silenus guy, I think that was the name of the character, and he could, for like, he was frozen in carbonate or whatever, he was like for hundreds of years, and then he was reanimated, and he only remembered, like, I think it was like 7 words. It was shit, piss, motherfucker, fuck, you know, like, it was ass, and it was all, and that's all he could say for like even though he was smart, like really brilliant, that's all he could say, that's all that would come out of his mouth, right? But I think in many ways,
but you know, there's
that
nothing wrong with the way we articulate ourselves and the
Hey,
way we fucking.
I'm gonna solve this problem right quick. We're talking about, and it's a technical term now, the shitstem of the fuckery. And the fuckery of the shitstem.
Yes,
and this is what it is. So, in those technical terms, we are very articulate.
Yes. It is the shitstem of the fuckery, and we are being run through the ringer. And they're giving us a fucking.
Don't talk to me about my words.
If you are aware right now, and you don't happen to be a super gazillionaire, but you don't have to give a shit because you can just have all that shit on the side anyway.
Yeah,
as
Richard
well
Branson, let's do it from space.
As well as continue. Yeah, exactly. Whatever. I'm coming. I'm one of your buddies. Exactly. Pigs in space. That's what it is. Fuck it. Straight out of the Muppet Show.
Link Hogthrob.
I bet you they have that. Miss Piggy comes up. Oh,
yeah,
Richard.
the Link Hogthrob.
And then Kermit's flying the fucking thing. What do you want to go now, Richard? Whatever. It's gonna be. No, it's we're living in the Twilight Zone. We're living in the Twilight Zone is where we're living. Where good is bad, bad is good. Lies are told, but they're the truth. The truth is told, and everyone shits all over it. If you want to eat good food, what's wrong with you? People say that to me. They're like, but organic food's so expensive. And I'm like, yeah, but fucking dying sucks.
Real
right?
Dying horribly in a painful kind of fucking.
And I'm like,
fructose
and I say to them all, but you know, Melissa and I canceled our cable and all that movie and HBO and all this shit.
Do you like mutant babies?
And no, or
Crack
no
baby,
babies,
you're
or
out
no. They're gonna give you some Chinese baby,
Chinese baby,
or Bangladeshi baby
from the factory orphanage.
Exactly, from the factory that just collapsed on all their parents or whatever. But yes,
this baby, yeah.
We're a white couple. Any chance we can have a white baby? No, I'm
No, but
sorry.
we got breakfast
Elton John's
on for
getting
you.
his second boy. Right?
Elton John needs a baby.
Elton John and his boyfriend are getting their second boy. White
He's a
boy,
rocket man.
right?
Rocket
okay.
man!
But we've got some Bangladeshi baby here. She's only got
He
one
doesn't
arm.
want a brown
No,
baby.
that other arm is going to grow back. You take the Bangladeshi baby. No, this is where we're at now. Madonna's down there saying we should adopt black children because the white children we're going to give to my homosexual friends, right? But you can't say. Did I say that? I said it. Fuck, that's where
Everyone
we're
was thinking it.
But
You said
anyway, my problem is I actually want to have
You know
children.
this, I know this, the American people.
No,
know
I
this.
want to have children. You see, that's my problem. You see, I'm the
Then
one.
you
of
gotta
the
get a
weird-
woman.
I'm one of the. I have a woman.
Well,
I'm
then
one of
you're
the weird
halfway
ones
there.
now. I'm one of the weird ones now that actually.
What do you
wanna
mean?
Have
You want to
children.
have sex with a woman to have a baby?
Yeah, and
People buy them from Bangladesh.
Have
There's a
my
factory
baby.
spell that. There's a whole bunch of orphans. What's the fuck
I
matter with you?
actually.
Are you
want-
prejudiced? You don't like brown babies?
I don't. It's not that I don't like brown babies. It's just the idea that I can't have one because I ate so many GMOs or whatever. I got to go and adopt one, right? That they're going to grow in a test tube somewhere or something. We'll call
that's
it,
only if
we'll
you're
call it
Elton
Barack
John.
Obama, right? Here, you can.
Black old baby.
You can adopt Barack Obama, right?
Oh, for Irish.
CIA fucking.
Can
grown
I
or
have an
whatever.
Egyptian wedding too?
Of course you can.
All right.
Can.
No.
I'm all
You-
on board.
You can't have
Egyptian
an Egyptian
wedding.
wedding.
No, I'm very.
I want
a
a
Chinese
I
emperor's
want-
wedding.
I want to come in on camelback like Celine Dion.
One hump or two.
No, we're supposed to
I like
hate
2
our.
humps.
No, dude. Look at the way we're being taught now in the city. We're supposed to hate your family, right? Your family's stupid. right?
They're stupid. You're
your
stupid,
family's
Greg.
stupid. Your friends are stupid. Your iPhone is your
You
best
two are
fucking.
stupid.
Your iPhone.
Your iPhone's a smartphone.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
That's
smartphone.
because
You're
you're
a
a dummy.
smartphone and
You're
you're
a
stupid. You're
dummy.
dumber than a squirrel and you don't even know what one looks like, Greg.
Your wife.
Your hair's $2 million. Go figure
Your
yourself out.
your wife is stupid, but your iPhone. My God, does that thing love you? Right?
It loves
Does
you.
No, it does.
You know, it vibrates in your pocket.
Love it back, give it bell.
You can
Right?
put it in your pocket, put it on
If
vibrate.
you had a vagina, that might be
If
all
you
right.
had a vagina, you could put it in your vagina and it vibrate. And I'm sure with the waves coming through the thing, you'll be all stimulated to go,
I should have said
"Whoa!"
a clitoris.
Yeah. But
Gotta stick it right up into it. What the hell?
Up in there.
It's fucking zapping you anyway with Death Race from Space. What difference does it make?
How much decongestant or whatever did you take?
all I know is but
Singing all
they're
night.
destroying the family. They're
Cheers.
destroying relationships. They're destroying the family. They're doing it by programming through the television.
Mhm.
And
Making lots of fat
people
people.
don't even care.
We need to dry wood for the fire.
People don't even
Get
care.
a
They're
root.
like, children are stupid. Husbands and wives are stupid. Families are stupid.
They-
You
they-
are important.
They care what Betty Draper's hair looks like.
Is the world? The world. It is. It's a fish. I have no choice but to say the world is officially.
Fictitious?
No, it's run by psychopaths, from head to toe.
Oh yeah, we
If
know
they're
that.
not, they're just out for their own.
Hey, leave Mike Beaver out of this, man.
No, they're out for their own. Their own everything. It has nothing
Yes,
to do with
absolutely. That is
Only has to do with
the
them.
world is geared for psychos. My God, our first podcast, right? I
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, remember our first one, and it was Dave was here as well.
Mm-hmm.
We did it down in the basement, and I brought up the last subject, which was psychopaths. It never got up, I think, because.
Yeah, you did bring that up.
Yes.
I remember that.
But it was, for me, it was a big deal because I'd read about it for a long time and I'd been following it for many years about how our society was structured for the psychopath. It was like the perfect society for them.
Crazy.
He
guy
who
playing
is
every-
ruthless
Yeah.
wins.
And
You
they're,
can't think about the people you're about to fire. Do you want the job or not?
they're worshipped. People like Tony Soprano are fucking idolized.
Dude, people
Right.
like Donald Trump are idolized. That guy's a show to shit on people.
Yeah, I know.
He's made a show
Absolutely.
on shitting on people.
I know, but you know something? People like Jesus Christ are also worshipped. So we'll take that there.
I agree with that. I mean,
Okay.
there's always the
These
good.
people are right now, but they're not very long lasting.
I
things.
understand what
Ride
you're
the
saying.
wave.
They
The
may-
wave is up for them now, but it's not a big wave for them.
Okay, if
They're
you're going to
real
take it,
energy.
we shall not worship false prophets.
Yes.
So why the hell are we looking up to
Why
these
are we
people?
looking at these false prophets?
Why is Kim Kardashian
they
one
have
of
the
our
money.
prophets or
Because she
Donald
has
Trump?
nice toenails.
They
Because
have the money.
She's been getting them done by
That's where the
Taylor
money
Swift.
is. The money.
We want to be rich. That's why we.
That's why.
That's what life is.
That's
You
why.
is the quest to be rich.
That's why.
It's
That's-
the quest to the ego,
That's
but the
why.
ego is
There's
the
no other
immediate
reason
reward
why.
as opposed to the ultimate
You
reward.
guys ask why? It's the screen. Whether it's the television, the internet, or the movie
rich
screen,
and famous.
it's the screen.
It's 30 pieces of silver.
It's
It's
the
that
screen
once
that
you
has
choose.
taught us who these people are, and they have grown themselves. Like
I
Kim
know.
Kardashian's the perfect example. She has nothing at all to give to the world except her tits and her ass, right? So what does she do? She does a fucking
She's obese
porno
now.
film.
No,
Yeah, and she's not
obese
very
now.
good. You're almost pretty much better off looking at the
She's
film.
pregnant and obese now.
I don't know about these
She's
people,
probably
man.
even got some
You
kind
know,
of.
she's not good in bed. So
Yeah, she's crap in bed, but
you poke a hole in the mattress, you'd be
she's
better.
pretty enough, and she rides
She has money.
whatever she's got.
Whatever. We're from Montreal. Pretty girls are a dime a
Yeah,
fucking
I know,
exactly.
you don't like this week, wait till next week, fuck.
Look, but that's what it does. Because why is it? My God, when I did that thing on Twitter, you guys probably saw that, right? I did a
Sorry,
solo
I don't
podcast.
have Twitter. I'm kind of
No, I did a solo
electronically
podcast on Twitter, and I was saying, look, let's take a look at Twitter. Let's take
Yeah.
a look. So I went to the top of Twitter. I took a look
Yeah.
at the top 100
What
people.
what were they? He checked the stories of the day.
Yeah, it was Taylor
Yeah.
Swift's
What's-
toenails.
What was it? What's tweeted? What's
It's
trending?
Justin
What's
Bieber,
trending?
Justin
What's-
Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Justin
Yeah.
Bieber twice.
Justin
Told ya.
Biebs.
Amen. Give me a high five. Justin Bieber twice. Boom. I knew it.
The Biebs and the Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian,
Fucking-
Taylor Swift's toenails.
Yeah.
You know, and the top 10 that.
But do you see how that's reflected and reflected again in the
That's
bigger
what
media?
people are listening to. Why are they listening to that? That's because they got it from the fucking screen.
Hey,
Whatever
listen,
screen it
and
was,
all
they got
these
it from.
all these motherfucking douchebags. Let's say these.
Like Ben Mulroney?
No, like
Well,
these
yeah.
fucking Kardashians and
Oh,
Swifts
those
and the whole.
people, yeah.
You're right. These douchebags, Madonna and all them.
Junior Lights.
They come out and you know something?
They're all Satanists.
They're all like divas, as they say. These people brutalize
They're
the
devil
people that work for them,
worshippers.
and they brutalize the
They're
people
devil
that work.
worshippers. This is the reality, okay? Because we were touching on it before, and we're saying, like, remember, it's come up time and time again, and I should have put up that podcast that we did on Satanism, because I never want to get into it, because it's fucking so awful. It's one of those
But
things.
it's everywhere,
But it's everywhere. And this is...
and you can't deny it.
That's what these people are. Because you don't get to there. You don't become a famous person unless
you're
you
willing
sign
to
that
fucking
fucking deal.
sodomize a
And then
child
you got to
and
do
fucking
something
eat it.
nasty.
I know.
Right?
What the fuck kind of club are you joining, fuck?
It's not the club I'm in.
Even Kate Perry's Kate. Is it Kate? Katie? Is it Katy Perry? I fucking don't even know. What's her name?
Whatever.
You know the fucking British chick. I kissed her.
Yeah,
girl,
Such
right?
a
Perry,
sick
Kate
fucking
Perry,
twistedness
okay.
coming across the
Even her
airwaves.
father
They've comes
comes
got
forward.
it
Guess what he
so
said the other day? He said
disgusting.
she is a daughter of Satan.
There you go.
Yeah, but he's a Christian minister.
And
that's
you know
gone
what
mad,
she
right?
said? Oh, okay. How about this?
Minister that's got, or his daughter is the same.
How about
Which
this?
is it?
What she
Both?
said, Paul, was quite simply this. She said, "Oh, I did a bunch of things when I was younger, and I did this, and I did that, and I didn't go anywhere. But then I signed a deal with the devil, and then I became famous."
Yeah.
That's what she said. She
She
said
went
it
to
more
their
than
parties.
once.
She went to their parties.
She said she signed a deal with the devil.
She went to their parties. And we heard about
She's
their
not the only
parties.
person that said that. Bob Dylan said that. A lot of people have said that.
Yeah, how
Right.
many have been at the crossroads? Huh?
You gotta sign the
How
deal.
many have been at the crossroads?
I don't know. Every time the crossroads appeared, in my opinion, I went towards it and it ran away.
Even the Eagles.
Saw me
And
coming,
their-
ran
and
away.
Hotel California.
There's no
is all
crossroads for
fucking
you.
Satanism,
They're
right?
gonna fucking force you to
Is
go
it?
through shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
absolutely. All Satanism. Folks.
I didn't know that.
Wow. Look, I hate the fucking Eagles, man. I'm not gonna go on about the Eagles. I fucking hate the Eagles.
Yeah, I know, but Hotel
Don Henley
California-
must die. Don't let them get back together. Wickland Fry. Don Henley must
But
die.
you know they do have some good songs. I'll admit that.
Yeah, Mojo Nixon's amazing.
But yes.
Satanists are everywhere.
The
There's
Beatles
fuckers.
had a lot of.
You gotta
Satanism
even
in their
believe.
music.
I mean, you gotta
They
believe
do
that
say-
half the church is Satanists, right?
Well, apparently they brought in Lucifer at the invocation of the fucking Easter vigil.
Vigil.
And then you find out that the Pope is a black Pope because he's a Jesuit Pope. So the bankster immediately becomes in charge of the religion. The only thing he's got left to happen to him is to become King of England.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to figure that one out, but we're going to watch and see now.
The Knights of Malta
Then he's
did
going
their
to move
march
to Jerusalem and
up
open up
on
a
the
big
Vatican,
rooftop Vatican.
and it was like the next day the Pope fucking steps
with
down.
the Playboy bunnies.
Yeah, man. Listen, they make
Shit's
it seem
coming,
like
man.
none of this. Look, we know the cabals. We know who they are. It doesn't take.
I don't like this word cabal.
I do. It's a group.
But
I
Yeah,
like it. Or,
no, that's the perfect name
Yeah,
for them because
'cause
they're fucking
they are-
witches,
yeah,
man.
they are
They're
witches
fucking,
and
they're
fucking-
nasty fucking people that are whipping up some fucking
Centaurs,
evil
lords, goat-legged fucking queen.
Yeah, exactly.
What does the word minions mean?
The fucking lower
people-
that fucking.
people who follow blindly or whatever.